And away we go. Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here on a football Thursday night. What do we got here? We got NFL, baseball, Field of Dreams, baseball field. Fun Thursday. It is a fun Thursday. I almost called it a football Friday because, we have two football games. Everybody's excited about football. We rolled out the little football show last night, talked about some, basically the Thursday and Friday games. But again, we'll discuss them again tonight. If you're not part of the family here, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, likes, follow, subscribe, notification bells. You need the notification bell. I say it all the time because we're live every day with the midday money at noon. And then we roll up the night show, Friday football, whatever we're going to call it. I don't, football Friday on Friday, but during the week, we got to come up with a name. I'm not sure what we're doing. We'll figure something out. But free picks, rolling underneath. Really just like picks away yesterday from a good day on the video. I mean, we still had a winning day, 7-6 in the video plus 295 there with the dogs. But man, if somehow Texas would have held on, I mean, it was right there. Rangers, what happened? All right, so Philly was a terrible play. The Indians, I thought we were going to get there. Right, we had them first five there. They couldn't hold on. Tampa was an absolute atrocious thing, but at least we had the over there. Atlanta ended up getting a late win. It happens, though. But still, we'll take a plus stay on the video. That's what we're trying to do, right? Get some people some cash. I got to tell you, I went 4 and 5 on my premiums, and based on like $100, you would have lost like $57. Again, we dogged it up. But yet, and it wouldn't have been a losing day if I put in Kansas City late. I had Miami winner, Atlanta was a winner over Tampa, over San Fran, but then we had, obviously Cleveland, Tampa, Philly, and Texas there, but. That Kansas City game came back to bite me in the butt. 12-2 with the faves yesterday overall. 81-25 last 8 days. 59% on the year. And I'm sitting 8-9 games under 500. I'm happy. It's a grind. Eventually these I shouldn't even say that. I don't know why I said that eventually. That's definitely does not mean that's going to happen. Eventually I shouldn't have said that. That's wrong gambling talk there. Another great day. Let's get it. It had raised team total over 4.5. The ninth inning was insane. Look at the Braves today once again. Yeah, that Tampa, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you get your butt kicked. Today, though, Atlanta, I really don't like the card today. I got 2 baseball games up, and I talked about them last night here. I had the A's under the 10 and the Yanks over the 9. I do not like it. So right off the bat, we got the Mets and the Nationals. It's a double dip. I'm staying away. I don't want nothing to do with that. I wanted to take St. Louis. We have St. Louis here. Scrolling for the first 5. I want to take him for the game, but I just, LeBlanc, I'm looking at his numbers. He's got a 2.94 ERA the last 7 starts with 14 walks and 18 Ks, 34 hits and 30. He puts a guy and a half on every inning, and somehow he's got a below 3 ERA. I don't get it. Listen, so he's been out of the bullpen now, so he's got 7 starts out of the bullpen. 7 starts after just first 10 in the bullpen. Some of his numbers are a little wacky. You look at the walks and his ERA for the year and stuff like that. You get shoved a little bit. But Brubaker, there's 7 ERAs last 7. He's got 3 starts for St. Louis. 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs in April. And then he had back-to-back at St. Louis. 1 in mid-May, 5 2/3, 8 hits, 5 earned. Then at the end of June, 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned. But 4 of his last 6 starts, 4 runs, 5 runs, 6 runs, 8 runs. So do I like St. Louis today in that one? Yeah, I kind of like the Cardinals, but I'm just going to go first 5 there. Dodgers, Phillies, 0 opinion on. 0. I mean, I guess I'm going to lean on Philly there. If you're asking me who I like, it'll be Philly. Oakland, Cleveland. Again, I got the under 10 last night. Talked about it on the football show. Talked about it on Total Chaos with Allie and the Insider's Room. Milwaukee and the Cubs. Again, I guess I'd lean on the under here. Woodruff and Hendricks. Hey, that's about it. I can't lay it. 200 with the Mets in a doubleheader, 170 with the A's, 220, 215 Milwaukee. I mean, even John Means went 45. I kind of like Detroit there. I mean, Means hasn't looked that great coming back off of the DL. And then you got Seattle. I had Texas yesterday. I kind of like the under here. I guess it's 9. Why is it 9? I mean, he's that's going to score a run last night. I mean, again, $2 with Gonzalez. You want to like $2 with Marco Gonzalez? No. Tampa Bay, after a debacle like that, you think you'd come back. But I like the way Hooks pitching. That's why I can't come in on the over here. It's up to 11. Again, Mets doubleheader, and here you go. Williams laying 160, 165. No, I can't. And then the Atlanta game in Cincinnati, I like Mueller, but I like Gutierrez here. I don't know. No opinion on that game. Yanks and the White Sox, I like the over. And actually, believe it or not, I kind of lean to the Sox here. Lean with Haney. Something tells me Lynn is going to get hit here. I don't know. It's a quirky park, stuff like that. I don't know. I would lean the dog here, but again, just give me the over 9. I'm happy. Toronto and the Angels, I like the under here. San Diego, Arizona. Again, Darvish, 240 on the road. Do you want to lay 150 on the run line? I'm not doing it. Not doing it. And Colorado and San Fran. I like the over in this game. I like the over. It looks like it under, but I see 7.5 with these two pitchers. I'm not buying it. They're not 7.5 pitchers to me. That's a quick rundown, and we'll get to what everybody's talking about here. King D, good morning. Good morning. Rough night yesterday. Rays got smacked. Yeah, Rays took a beating. That was like 20-8 was the final there. Yikes. Top of the morning, Tyree. Good morning. Take the great. Cards over or under first 5. Doesn't it say? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I did not. What did I write for that? I don't even know what I wrote down. That's supposed to be cards first 5. It said minus 105, and I said to myself, why the heck do I have 105 written in here? I thought I messed up. I had first 5 minus 105. That's what it was. And then I saw the when I was doing the rewrite to make sure it was the right names and stuff. Good catch there, Tate. Good catch. Good catch. Messed up. Al's come in, took the Mets in game 1 on run line. You'd have to go run line here. I can't. I mean, how the heck are you laying? I mean, it'd be run line or nothing, obviously. That's the only way I could play that. $2. It's the Mets. I mean, what am I missing here with the Mets? All right, you finally snapped a losing streak. Should you be $2 favorite? I can't. So, Al, I'm with you. Run line or anytime huge favorite like that, it's got to be a run line or nothing, unless you like the dog. Daniel's back. Look at this. Football season comes, and he's like, he was here for basketball, and it's baseball. I get people leave for baseball. I perfectly understand. Baseball is a long haul, and people don't really like it. I understand completely, but welcome back for football season. Get the Cardinals locked in at 135. I like the Cardinals game. I like them. I looked at it last night. I was like, LeBlanc is not a guy I love. There, Nick Hub. How are you, bud? Good seeing you. Follow my man Nicky on Twitter. He does videos and stuff. Good guy to follow. Big X, what's up? Jersey guy. Fade New York today. Which New York? Are you talking the Mets or the Yanks? Could be either one you're talking about fading, but especially the Mets. I mentioned yesterday with the Mets, and I was excited for them. And I hate the Mets. I'm not a Met fan, one bit of the word. But they grabbed Baez. I was like, you know what? Great move for the Mets. You got him. Obviously, Lindor has been hurt and hasn't played well and stuff like that. But him, Baez, Alonso, I'm like, you got a nice core of players here. Hopefully, DeGrom's arm doesn't fall off. And I like Stroman. I thought Stroman and Taijuan Walker are 2 good guys to have behind him. You don't know Syndergaard, who knows, whatever. And Carrasco is another guy I liked back when he was healthy. So you figured they're making nice moves. But they can't stay healthy. They can't score runs. And now coming up for New York, after they play the Nats here, they have the Dodgers and the Giants. Back-to-back, home and away. These guys could be in 3rd place. They could be behind the Nats if things break right for Washington. Eagles and Pitt tonight. So I like the over in that matchup, and I'll tell you why. First of all, so sidewise I have a premium on that game. But if you watch the shows earlier, it pays off. It pays to subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. Like button, subscribe to come in, and but If you come late to the show, it's the premiums are up. But anyway, so I look at this one is you got the new head coach looking to make a mark, and it really comes down to here, and not just this game. NFL now, you lose a preseason game, right? Everybody's like, oh, we got to stay healthy. Okay, so you lose a preseason game. You had a regular season game. So instead of guys getting some reps and getting into game flow, no, you take that away. But here, where, these coaches, we'll talk about the Washington game in a second with the Redskins there, the Washington football team, where their coach is like, you know what? Starters going all out today. We're playing a lot of starters. Defense, not so much. So new coach here wants to change the culture. He's got a young quarterback. Philly, listen, give me the overs in these games. Give me the overs. Normally, unders a lot for me. Had unders the first game, right? We paid the under in the first game in Hall of Fame game versus Dallas. Not now. Forget it. Look at these totals. This total, one of these games was like a 32. Got bet right up. Anyhow, Dale, let's make sketch football. Absolutely, Daniel. Absolutely. We are going football. Be sure to come back. A lot of people don't watch the late show. I understand. I get it. It's late Friday night. Sometimes I do it. But come back, watch the shows. They're not long. It's not like doing the midday morning was college basketball. It's an hour plus show, really long. The football shows are 10, 15 minutes, and that's a wrap. We just hit the one conference, division, whatever, and move on. Dodgers over under the 10, King. I would go under. Really, the Dodger team, the lineup is, listen, you got a lot of great guys? Yeah. Are they all hitting? No, they're struggling a little bit. For this one, again, it is a no play for me. I don't know much about the pitcher for them and White. I know Rudy Suarez is, he's a bullpen guy a little bit, came in. I don't know. For me, you have to. Some days I love it. Yesterday I came in. What do we have? We had 15 games I put out here in between first fives and full games. I loved a lot of games yesterday. Today it was a struggle to roll out. I had the NFL already ready, but the baseball ones I mentioned two last night. I bet myself. I put them up on a premium. Cardinals were something I was leaning on, and then the Blue Jays I liked on the under there. But this game, it just does not interest me one bit. I don't like it. I would lean on the under, but I'm not betting it. Patrick's in the house. Good morning, Patrick. How are you there? Remember to play. Excellent. Tim Earle's in the house. Tim, I'll get to your plays in 1 second. We're going Giants run line. Giants team total over 4 with Darvish facing Winder again. I think it was a 7-2 or 6-2 game when they faced each other last week. Same matchup. Angels first 5 money line with Ohtani on the hill facing Barros. I just like, if Toronto can get what they got out of Barros, the guy's solid. He's a solid pitcher. Is he an ace? No, he's a good two guy, maybe like a 1C type player. I kind of like Toronto. I'm on the under here, but the Angels, we've talked about the Angels a lot. Actually, I feel about them. Get a break with some pitching staff. Steelers money line. Again, this line is what? 1? If you're betting this game, these lines are 1, 2, 2.5. Or just take the money lines, whether you're dog or favorite, simply based on nobody wants overtime. All right, folks, if you're new to sports betting, it's not like, I'm getting that 3. The guys will be going for 2. It is not those numbers really don't make a difference early on. Money line play, when these lines are 1, 2, 2.5, 3, absolutely. LeBlanc under 3.5 Ks and Woodruff over 7.5 Ks. Woodruff, get behind the Woodruff. LeBlanc under, his numbers, again, 3.5, he only strikes out less than a guy in inning sometimes. He's a couple lately because he's being a starter now, and an inning a strikeout guy. But I don't know about it. The Pirates are bad, so he might go 5 and strike out 4, Patrick. So I'd be a little worried about that one. I'm leery of the Cardinal team. You know that. Reds money line today. I like Gutierrez, but Mueller, however you say his name, has not been all that bad for Atlanta. And then you look at the Reds. I had Atlanta first 5 and for the game yesterday, so I was happy about the comeback. But that bullpen, that's the problem with the Reds, Nick. It's that bullpen. They brought some guys in, but not super good guys. They could have went after Hand. They could have went after any. Mariners traded their closer. You could have had a better guy than taking guys out of Colorado. Red Sox money line. I like their pitcher, so I like it. But again, you drop 20 on the team. That's a tough one. I kind of like the Sox, so I like the pitcher a lot. He's a good young pitcher. Tim Earl coming in. Again, Tim Earl, a guy you want to follow. He's a Twitter. He's a winner free picks guy. He likes the Washington football team and the Pitt Philly over. Again, we have Ron Rivera. This is a tough one here. So I do like the over in the Washington game against New England. And believe it or not, as much as I said the other day between like Andy Reid and Belichick combined 57 and 65, their career-wise during preseason. But the last two seasons, obviously no NFL last year with COVID preseason. Belichick actually went 3-1 in two previous seasons. So that's interesting because, what? That's just an interesting spot for me to think of, 3-1 for Belichick. You're not thinking that. But for this season, it's a team off a losing season. You had the whole Mac Jones coming in. He's supposed to be the next Brady. But that's what they said about Jason Stidham. Like, Stidham's going to be good. Now, we'll see what happens there. They also got to, Cam probably get some reps. Again, losing season. They got some new offensive players. And their other quarterback they have is I wrote it down. Hoyer. I don't know how I forgot Hoyer. The guy's been around for like a decade. So they have three capable quarterbacks, or guys that at least should be coming and putting up some yardage, right? Nobody's keeping three QBs, four QBs. And on the Washington side, Rivera's a guy didn't get a preseason in his first start. He's come out and said the offense is going to come out here and play, and we're going to sit the defensive guys, again, helping New England. And then you have Fitzmagic, maybe plays, but then you have Taylor Heineke and Allen, two guys who he's familiar with Carolina. These guys who actually started here for this team last year. Over. I like the over a lot more than I like either side there, because the side I think could go either way. What do we got? Love Brady to hit a home run plus 300. He's 3 for 10 receiving with 3 homers. This Fielder's Reed Park is a small 3-3. Yeah. I was like, why is this line low? I almost thought about taking the under last night, the under. I was doing chaos. I dug up. I'm looking at the specs. I'm like, you know what? This is an overplay. Not even thinking about it. Just because the quirkiness. I remember when the U.S. went down to what team was playing? They were playing in the DR, Puerto Rico. It was just some craziness. It's a wacky park. I mean, we saw the Blue Jays play in a wacky park, and there's just overs all over the place. Buffalo. I mean, so I just think I think this game could be a slugfest tonight. I mean, Lynn's had a great year, but will I be shocked at like a 12-8 game tonight? No way. A Brady who hit a homer? How about Eloy? I don't know his name. I had a good ticket on him. He went down before the season even started. But yeah, definitely. Haney's going to give up 4 home runs because that's in his contract apparently. So I skipped over Big X's plays. I'm sorry, Big X. Could have just rewrote them. I got to come back up here. Pirates under the 9. Milwaukee run line Yanks. Anybody still here? I don't even know. This is what happens when you're moving into a brand new area and the power just goes out. I'm back. Oh, yeah. All right, let me go back to where. Here we go. So we're talking about Pirates under. I can see. Just because you got bad teams here, right? Milwaukee run line. It'd have to be a run line play. Big X. Like, I'm not even missing a beat. I'm just so frustrated here. Anyway, Yanks under the 9. I don't like that one bit. I got the over. I'm over that. But I am back. I don't know what happened. We lost connection. Some people are here. Oh, man. I don't even know where I'm at in the chat here. All right. Sandlot and Field of Dreams are two great spoke. So I did say on Twitter, like, I haven't seen either of these movies. I mentioned them before. Who, you know, my baseball movie is? I like that one with Brendan Fraser where he's like who's he, Steve Nebraska? He's like the crazy guy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Sports movies, listen, I think Draft Day, I love Draft Day. I think it's hilarious. It's like anybody playing GM on Madden or Xbox or PlayStation, wherever you got it. But Sandlot Field, I don't like it. I've never seen it, and I've seen some wacky movies. Listen, I come in here with weird '80s quotes. Nobody knows what they are. Songs from the '80s and '90s. I didn't like these movies, so that's sad. We got Tim Earl coming in. St. Louis, yes, we like St. Louis. Brubaker's been terrible, and St. Louis is somehow making trades for Lester Happ to make the playoffs. Dodgers, I don't like the Dodgers. Again, it's more the pitching. I don't know anything about the pitcher. Short number, why not, right? I guess. Seattle over. You like the over here with those two guys, huh? Fulte and Marco? I mean, Gonzalez laying 220. Unbelievable. Cincy Atlanta under, I can see that. Muller's been pretty solid. Muller's been good. White Sox over, yes. Toronto, I kind of like the Blue Jays, but I'm just rolling on the under there. So hit the Brayu thing we talked about, Big X. I went back to your picks. Flicks, not picks. My bad. We're flying a no-run first inning flag day. Rockies and Giants. Marquis and Webb. I kind of like this game to go over, but I can see a no-run first inning there. Kind of like the Nats game too. Trevor Williams. The Mets. How are they favored like this? Tigers first 5 under the 5.5 with Manning, right, versus Means. Could be. Listen, that Baltimore's bad. Baltimore's bad. Dal, I'd go into that 5 with you. Hey, Dave, like the A's game run line. Listen, it's big lines again today, right? So 175 on the road, it had to be a run line. I'm on the under. San Diego Padres run line. Again, you're laying 150, I know, on the run line here. I was like, let's see what Darvish is on the run line. Because I see that anything over 2 I'm not even looking at. How about the White Sox game? Free pick best one. If we're looking for the best one out of these ones you like here, it is definitely going to be the over in that White Sox game. So, what do we get? You know why Washington's gone from minus 130 to 120? We talk about this football action. That's gone to why people are betting New England. Probably because they think these quarterbacks are going to play here for New England. Yeah, I froze. I got totally kicked out. I thought, so I had to go back to find big. No, the power totally went out in the house, the whole place. And it's weird here because the power will just blip like that and come on literally like 2 seconds later, but the computer kicks off. Internet's got to reboot. And I even rolled in a hardcore line to the internet. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of the Wi-Fi because they're building all new houses around here, the whole area. So it's like sometimes they'll hit something or, I don't know, they got a giant Komatsu, whatever they're called, backhoe thing on an electric. Maybe it's on electric and not run on gas. I have no idea what goes on here, but it's Good job, Big X. Good job. I'll be back. I'm here. Yeah, a little commercial. We're back. I'm back, everybody. Over 9 Padres, Patrick. Huh? Over 9 Padres. We've had the over the last couple days in this series. Or what I should say not series, but with San Diego. I would lean over here. That Arizona bullpen is bad. It is bad. Best baseball movie is The Sandlot. I don't know. Never saw it. Late again. That's all right. Took the Mariners run line last time. I'm such an idiot. Would have won 4-0. Anton, if you went, did you parlay him up to go 3-1 as a loser, or did you? If you straight bet him, at least you would have went 3-1 and made money, even if you're taking phase. I mean, I had Texas last night. I took the big money doggy. Over 10 Rays, Sox, Pete. I guess you'd have to think over, right? I mean, 28 runs yesterday, and the series has gone over a lot, but I like the Boston pitcher. I don't know. It's 11, went down to 10. I see a 10.5 popping up here. One of the Vegas spots. So, what do the let's go see what these guys got it at. All right. Penny's got it at 10.5. Everybody else is at 11. Thoughts on the A's game? You know, I like me some Bassett. You know that, Pat. But I grabbed the under. I had Cleveland yesterday, first 5 in the game. The day before that, I had Oakland run line. It's sidewise here. It would be run line on the A's or nothing for me. But I'm just looking for no. Wow, why do I have that banner going? I apologize for that banner. I didn't even want that banner going. I want this banner going. I had the wrong banner going. I had the old one on from when we did a football show. So back to the A's. Yeah, I like Bassett, but I'm just going under. I haven't had a pulse on that series. Votto hit a homer. The guy's on fire. Holy cow. Where's the steroid testing? I got 10 minus 150. Ooh, minus 150. Pete, I don't like laying 150 with just fades. I can't even do that on a total. But you know what? I'm seeing 10 hands and I see a couple 11, so you're ahead of the curve there, even if you're laying a little extra juice. I mean, let's be honest. The days of places just being 105 or 110 are out the door. And so you'd be maybe 115 or 120, so it's not that terrible, and it's a run better. So people are betting with Belly Earl. What is this? L.A. Angels, Chris Tatum. Here we go. What happened? You didn't even come in here saying Pine Bluff's in the house, Chris. What happened? Angels first 5. Angels money line. Texas money line. New England money line. NBA Summer League. All right, let's start with the Angels. All right, you like the Angels? I'm not going to say no to that. I got the under. Hope you're up 1-0. Arizona money line. You're dogging up here. Arizona and Texas. I tried that yesterday. I had a little bit of a losing day, small losing day there, but actually, no, in the video, we actually made money on all of our dog plays here. 7-6 in the video, big plus 295. But out of the two, I would think Texas more than Arizona. Folty hasn't pitched bad, believe it or not. I mean, I remember I faded him one day. I was like, his comment was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Like, it was just really like he was like doubting himself. I'm thinking, this guy's done. He's going to come out and get shelved. He's actually pitched well since then. So, New England money line again, short lines either way here. That game's a toss up. I just want to see score. And NBA. I don't like NBA regular season. No, but summer league, you're out of your mind. Keep that in Pine Bluff, bro. Get out of here with that. Antoine's coming to the Angels. Ray's coming on the Angels today. No love for Toronto. Giants money line, Tigers money line. I can see the Tigers because people think John Means is when he was really good. Like, oh, John Means, but he hasn't been the same since the DL list. Giants money line, $2. $2 plus tip. Let's see if anybody gets that movie reference. I'm not laying $2. No, not happening. Run line or nothing. Wilhelmina is here. He's here for the football. She loves it. Welcome. Thanks for coming in, Wilhelmina. I appreciate it. Cubs money line. This guy's coming in on the Cubs big ways. Listen, The Cubs, the Pirates, Arizona, Baltimore, these are teams I don't want anything to do with. No, I mean, I understand. Hendricks he's been their best pitcher, but they got to score a run. I mean, he get up one run, he's in trouble. Braves under the 10, I can see that. I can see the Braves under 10. Cards bringing out the brooms. I think so, Tony. I think the Cards are bringing out the brooms. Tony, Eric says Votto's not on roids. Now, if his head grows like Bonds, then I'll roll with that. Yeah, I mean, remember Bonds' head grew like 2.5 inches? He was like an 8, and then he was like an 11 size helmet. Holy cow. And the guy didn't even need roids. Bonds was awesome. But like he said, he goes, when, I think Sheffield said the same thing when he used the cream. I wish I could find the cream to jack up my arms. I'd love that. Where do I get the cream from? I mean, come on. I mean, I think one or both said, like, when somebody, like, some random guy had some more home runs, and they're like, oh, no. I'll show you what real home run power is. Lex Steele's in the house. How are you, Lex? Thanks for popping in. A dog of the day, Tigers plus 125. I like it. I don't like Baltimore one bit. Why are they favored? Ohtani tonight. Everybody likes Ohtani. I get it. I have from our future show. Hold on a second. Ohtani plus 3,000 MVP ticket we put out on the preseason baseball show. We had a Trout and Ohtani. Trout was plus 200. Ohtani was plus 3,000. And I said at the time, why not take a shot here on Ohtani? Say if he goes, and at the time I was thinking, say he goes like 12-3, 12-4 with like a 280 ERA or something ridiculous and hits 35 homers. He'd get some votes. Yeah, well, we see how he's doing. Side note on other MVP tickets we had here in the National League. We had Soto plus 750, Acuna plus 800, Seager plus 1,200, Lindor plus 1,500, DeGrom the plus $10,000 ticket. Cy Youngs, we had Cole, Glasnow, and Montes for American League, DeGrom, Buehler, and Woodruff in the National League. Woodruff's still looking alive, plus 2,500. So I don't know. Whatever. I like Ohtani. Not like I'm not an Ohtani guy. So go back. We documented that puppy in March. NBA Summer League. Joke. Cubs have a good pitcher, but team can't hit. They're terrible, Lex. I mean, the whole team's bad. Bond's best player before Royce. Watch the tape. I mean, he was. The guy was great. But again, when you're that awesome and you know you're better than everybody else, I think he had 4 MVPs before that. And then all of a sudden, like, Brady Anderson hits 50 homers. Like, what? Like, these guys, come on. The competitiveness of pro athletes, I mean, everybody knows the Jordan documentary, right? We watched that, Last Dance. I mean, him talking is just on a whole nother level. All right? So if there was a way for somebody to be better than him, what's he going to do? He's going to take that and say, no way you're better than me. No way. No one was better than Bonds. No one. And let me tell you. So my buddy loved Bonds. I'm like, I like Bobby Bonilla better. They had that work out. I like Bobby Bo. Bobby Bo, Andy Van Slyke, and Bonds. What an outfields for Pittsburgh. But come on, man. You're the best. And then all of a sudden, guys who you're 10 times better than are putting up better numbers? No. That edge, you're going to do whatever it takes to be like, let me show you. Eagles money line tonight against Pitt. If you're going these games, as I said, Pitt, Philly, Pats, Washington, these lines are low. Just go money line. Nobody's going to overtime. If it's a different, especially the favorite part of it. You take a fave, you're laying 2.5, or even 1.5. Take that money line because easy, that 1 point win, you're losing by half point. Take that. Don't lay that one. If you want to take the +1 on the other side, it'd be different. Maybe you get a push out of it. But MVP right now, National League, I don't know, Bryce Harper. Bryce. I mean, are we going to make a case for Somebody on the Giants offensively? I don't know. Muncy? One of the Brewers pitchers? I think right now it's Harper's. Dak returning full strength should be good to go. Latest reports, Antoine. That's good to know because this Cowboy line is up to 7 in some spots. I like Dallas week 1 against Tampa. Cards first 5, under or over? I would say under. I'm a Giants fan. Bob's not my favorite player, but he's the best hitter ever. I mean, the guy was awesome. And also here's a guy. Jeff Kent should be in the Hall of Fame. Jeff Kent should be in the Hall of Fame. So I mentioned, and I never advertise different things here. So out of the park baseball is this little, it's a baseball game I got. I love it. It's because I can go back to 1983, and I tell you, I go into GM mode, and I'll give the health to Mattingly 100% health, Doc Gooden, Strawberry, Cal Daniels, Eric Davis, whoever. I go back to guys who were hurt. I give them full health, because I want to see great careers. But Jeff Kent. So Jeff Kent, I always vote. Obviously, in the modern time, he's up for Hall of Fame, whatever they put the guys in, and so I'll go to the whatever. I start 2015, 2017 Yankee team or 2020. I always try to get what's his name in there. Jeff Kent. The guy was awesome. And Will Clark. I see a Will Clark comment coming up on the bottom here. I love some Will Clark. Where are we at here? Say anything. Say about the Padres getting shut out yesterday. I know you had Marlins in your Dogs. I had the Marlins. What's there to say about the Padres? I didn't like Weathers. I think they're going to get shut out? I didn't think they're going to get shut out. I mean, I like Alcantara. He was off the terrible outing. I mean, they left him in to take a beating against the Rockies. But the dude's a good pitcher. And that's what Weathers is. He shouldn't be starting right now. He had a good run. Let him come out. Piggyback. You got pitching problems in San Diego. Let the guy go two innings, 3 innings. Make it a bullpen day. Shuttle down to El Paso. You got, your Chihuahua minor league team. Bring up somebody. And put a pitcher in there. Padres. That's why people are going to jump on there let's take Yu Darvish. They lost yesterday. The Padres on the road, I think I mentioned this before, I think they're just a 500 team on the road. 26-26 on the road. Only 240? I don't know. Ken all-time leader second base. Guy gets zero respect. I mean, he was a decent second baseman too. Why? Because he was a jerk off to the media? I love how people in the media well, we got to, Cal Ripken can't get into the Hall of Fame on his first ballot. I mean, what? Nobody can get in the Hall of Fame on first ballot because you say so. So you played baseball, maybe a little league because maybe you didn't even make the high school team. Maybe you played high school ball. But I mean, who? These writers, and this is all sports. You think it's a joke. I mean, Jeff Kent should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, and let's be honest, is it the Hall of Fame? It's fame, or is it the Hall of Statistics? Because if it's the Hall of Fame, okay, Jeff Kent wasn't a popular guy, but I don't know. We just put guys in there who had a couple good runs that people loved. I mean, come on. Hall of Fame. Where's Don Mattingly? Donnie Baseball should be in the Hall of Fame then if it's the Hall of Fame. If it's the Hall of Statistics like it's supposed to be because you had 500 homers, 300 wins, Cy Youngs, MVPs, this and that. I mean, the Hall of Fame, put Paul O'Neill in there. The guy's got, 6 World Series trophies? I mean, is Robert Horry going to the NBA Hall of Fame? The guy's got 20 NBA championship trophies. Yes, I loved Will Clark. I was a Will Clark guy. My buddy Matt was a Matt. And listen, Mattingly was good, but I liked Will Clark. Kevin Mitchell, Matt Williams, JT Snow. Yes, JT Snow, ex-Yankee. I remember when he was coming up, the headline in the Star Ledger was Snow on the Horizon, they wanted to get rid of Donnie Baseball. Eric Davis, it was a first ballot Hall of Fame. Davis was awesome. Look at Mattingly's 84, 85, and 86 seasons. They're insane. 245 hits, 31 homers. And that was still not a dead ball era, but homers weren't a thing. It's amazing they win the World Series. Which one didn't win the World Series, Tony? What team are we talking about here? The Ken Bonds team, or are you talking about which ones? How can it be Hall of Fame without Rose Bonds Clemens? Exactly. I mean, like, come on. I mean, if Clemens was a road guy, let's be honest. Did he probably take something down the road? Yeah, but did you watch the guy pitch his first 15 years? I mean, come on. Red Sox. Wow. Yeah, Red Sox. I had Tampa, yes. I had Tampa in the over. 20 runs. Yeesh. Yeah, those Bonds teams. Hey, listen, I remember the Bonds team. I remember Sid Bream. What? He was on, was it Braves, like coming around and scoring? Like, or was he the Pirates first baseman? Those like the 92, 93. I had a nice old school pirate hat too. Because I like Benny. I like Benny. He was my favorite pirate back then. Maybe why he's a stocky guy like me. I don't know. I like Bobby Bowe, but like Van Slyke, Spanky LaValor, Jose Chico leaned. It was just a fun team. But you had the Braves in front of them. The Braves team was pretty good. 80% of Major League Baseball nines are on roids. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, and that we're going to get off on a little tangent here. We'll wrap it up, but this is fun to talk about. Okay, so hitters are on steroids. You're telling me no pitchers took steroids? How if you're telling me like Roger Clemens, the only pitcher who took steroids or petted, come on, man, what are you talking about? Please. And it just goes to show you, like, of all these guys who did it, the separation between somebody like Bonds and everybody else. I mean, like McGuire was a power hitter, and who knows? Him and Canseco could have been doing roids in '88 for all we know. I mean, it's quite possible. I don't know. But Canseco was just a monster back then. I remember I told you guys. I think I told the story on one of the shows. I like met Canseco. I was in Yankee Stadium with a girl I was seeing. We were in left field, and we're talking, and the guys are there, and it was Pudge, Juan Gonzalez, Canseco. Pudge was a big cat. Juan Gonzalez was lean, but he just like the veins were popping out of him because he was just ripped. Jose Canseco, and even this is at me at 18, 19, 20, I was still 240 and in good shape. I was athletic, whatever you want to say. His arms were bigger than my thighs. Like they were just enormous, Canseco. Late football tonight. I wasn't going to do a late football show tonight. I wasn't going to do one tonight. And just because we did the 2 football games yesterday, Chris. So we did, not the 2 football games, the Thursday and Friday. We did Thursday and Friday football. And tomorrow for Football Friday, the late show, the midday money might be a little late tomorrow. We have a doctor's appointment with the kids so the midday money might be at 1:00. It might be 1 p.m. Monday tomorrow. And then we'll do a Football Friday though tomorrow, definitely for I don't know if it's gonna be at 10 o'clock. It might be a little later. My son has football, high school football, Texas, baby. So that's a 7. We got an away game, so that might be late. But we're definitely doing Football Friday tomorrow. It's just gonna be late. 14 NFL games for Saturday, so there's no way. I mean, no one's gonna pop in here Saturday morning and watch for a 2-hour show if I start midday money early between 14 NFL games and then a full slate of baseball. So tomorrow it'll be a little later, midday money, but then a late show for sure for football on Football Friday. Brady Anderson, 50 homers. Yeah. Brady Anderson, sideburns. I used to call him 90210 back in the day. We're gonna do, so next week. I think the kid starts going like 2 weeks down here, whatever. But we're gonna do the late show is gonna come back daily, obviously. So we'll be talking football stuff, but for the baseball people, old school. I told you I got baseball cards, packs. We're gonna do. I gotta find them. I know I have them somewhere around. There's a couple just lying around random. Oh, here we go. So here we go. Random 88 Donruss. Can you see the 88? I don't know. It's got a glare. So we'll do some random open packs. I got boxes of tops. I don't know. We'll have some fun. But I'm out here. Sorry about the freeze. It is what it is. Power went out. But again, no football tonight. Go back. Listen, this winner free picks. Sean Higgs on Google search football free picks. The videos are there. So, but again, subscribe. That way you just go to channel and see all the videos on the winner free picks page. Not that hard. But all right, good luck everybody. Let's make some money, baseball and NFL tonight. Have a good one. Bye bye.